everybody. I want to welcome everybody to Hidden Meanings. Good to have you back again. We were at the introduction picture. People were talking about. This is a picture of the whirling dervish. I had a video once of it, and I don't know what I did with it, but they spin and spin and spin for hours. They're part of a Turkish Sufi Muslim. A Sufi Muslim are a spirit, mystical Muslim. They don't take the Quran literally. I did teaching a long time ago by, I can't think of his name. Huh? No. Asami Maladi, whatever his name was. But anyhow, he was a Sufi Muslim. But that's their form of meditation, which is spinning. And they go into this ecstasy. I would do one spin, and I would, because when they can spin for hours and hours. When we first bought a recliner and I sat in it, I got seasick. I really got seasick, and I said to John, I don't know if I'm gonna. I went back too fast. So this is not for me, that type of form of meditation, but good for them. Let me show you where we're at, and this is no, you went too far. Hidden Meaning, it's not sticking. You hit it too far. Let's take responsibility. Hidden Meanings Conference Center at the Village Green Shopping Center, Route 9, Forked River. This is our phone number, 609-971-0537. You want to email, it's info@hiddenmeanings.com. We're here Sunday at 7 p.m. And we have meditation with music Tuesday at 7 and the last Sunday of the month at 7. Let me show you.
And every Sunday after you teach.
Yes, every Sunday after we teach. Let me show you our website information. Once again, the Hidden Meanings website. And that's where you can send email to info@hiddenmeanings.com, www.hiddenmeanings.com. And we now have 1,294,857 visitors. I think the last time we were here, so that's about 2 weeks ago, we picked up close to 5,000 people. Now, one of the things, and I've never done this before on TV, and I don't know if they'll throw me off of TV, but like everything else, it's been a little bit difficult. But I get a lot of calls from people that like the program and want to keep it on and keep the place here. So, John, if you do pay attention here, do this next. If you would, and if you could, anything for helping out, it's Hidden Meanings, P.O. Box 569, Forked River, New Jersey, 08731. And we've never in the 20 years, but for whatever reason, things are a little bit difficult at this juncture. So it's Hidden Meanings, P.O. Box 569, Forked River. Now, the last two meetings, I have shared with you the fact that science around the world has focused its attention on Eta Carina, anticipating a galactic explosion. I've proposed to you, and I have presented evidence over and over and over again to support my proposal that Eta Carina is the seventh angel of the book of Revelation. Now, I'm not proposing that this nebula is an angel. I'm not proposing that it's a spiritual entity of any kind. No way. What I'm simply saying is that when the mythologists wrote Revelation, they were referring to Eta Carina when they gave it the identity of the seventh angel. Now, how they knew, that's a story for another time. But there's a lot of things in the Bible, such as nuclear fusion, the speed of light, and so forth and so on. And you wonder, how would they possibly know? But what I'm telling you is that people who wrote Greek myth and who wrote classic Greek literature back that time knew things far beyond and far in advance of their time. But that's the way Greek mythology worked. You take a natural phenomena such as a nebula, and you give it a name, and then you present a drama a la The Seventh Angel. Now, the purpose of mythology in this form, is that the information will eventually be fulfilled somewhere in history. Now, these things we're talking about, whether it be supernova, 1987, or Eta Carina, or whatever, they just recently, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, saw an explosion of gargantuan proportions that they called supernova 2006 GY. But the point is, this thing had exploded 25 billion years ago or something like that. I mean, and possibly it was the dawn of creation, or it was creation. Who knows? But and it's the same thing with Eta Carina. We're talking about millions or hundreds of millions of years ago, but now the effects of these things are just approaching or reaching us, so that we can see them, and of course so that we will be affected by them. So it would be for someone who, from another dimension, another planet, who has seen these things before, to be able to write of them. No different than if you were to say, oh, well, this is all new to you, but when February comes, it gets very cold. That's the season. It's the same thing with this stuff. You'll hear a weatherman saying, well, we're having a low or some kind of storm out in Oklahoma, and it's going to take this track and go over New Jersey or over New York. And sure enough, it does. See? Well, this is no different. It's no different. How long will it take something to reach us? And back in those times, you're talking about people like Democritus, Zeno, Aristotle. I mean, Democritus could just sit down and write out stuff about electrons in an atom and how the atom works, and Zeno wrote about quantum physics. Who taught them? So this is where we're at with it. So maybe after they write something about the seventh angel, then it could be fulfilled thousands of years after with Eta Carina. So if Eta Carina was identified then, you want a drink? Huh? Yeah, you're more than welcome to have this. I can go get another. Here, I'll give you. Here you go. Oh, okay. Here we are right there. Just minor choking going on there. Anyhow, if Eta Carina was identified then, it would have absolute relevance to anything. No. At that time, they say Eta Carina, what does that mean? Because it hadn't shown up yet. But now it has relevance because it was discovered here in 1999. See? But when it was discovered, it took upon itself the object that seemed to fulfill a biblical description of a seventh angel. See? Now, concerning the latest information about Eta Carina, I've provided documentation from scientists as well as leading news sources. And if you would like to see what's going on with Eta Carina and why it is of such monumental importance to the planet Earth in general, and you specifically, the last 2 DVDs we've done here, 600 and 601 and 602 and 603, I've covered that, in full, say. But here's something I want to tell. A lot of people say, well, I don't know if Eta Carina could be the seventh angel. I think he's reaching. All right, fine. Don't pay any attention to it for it being the seventh angel. But let me tell you something. And we've seen scientists who have said that. If Eta Carina blows, and if it blows the wrong way, it can have effects that you can't even dream of on this planet. I mean, you can kiss your toupee goodbye. So, I mean, if you don't want to pay any attention to it for the sake of the seventh angel, pay some attention to it, because, as I said, if it comes in the wrong direction, it's going to make things very difficult for tilling the garden, anyhow.